Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're just going to do a general reading. We're going to take one or two cards from the Law of Positivism Oracle deck, and then we'll play a little bit of tarot just to figure out, clarify the meanings. Okay, so first out we've got I am one with the infinite consciousness. Yes, you are. Aren't we all? We are all one being, fractured and experiencing itself subjectively. Okay, I know it's a lot to get your brain round if you're new to this spirituality stuff. And the second card out is I hear, speak and express my truth. Now this is interesting. I am gonna put these over here. I've just decided that's what I'm gonna do. But we've got two birds here, okay, two birds in flight. So I definitely feel like there's one, could be some communication. Birds are about communication, but certainly that sort of taking off and flying, maybe a sense of freedom. Okay. Let's play a little bit of tarot, shall we? Okay, so the first card out, oh, we got two cards, but the first card out is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there's this, the universe is offering you something. There's this new beginning. This hand of God is coming in with this new tangible beginning. It's a journey for you to start going on as you head through the archway there. So it could be a new business, some sort of financial thing, or something in the 3D, something in your material world. Okay, and then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So it could help you become a little bit more balanced in your finances. If this is specifically a financial reading, we will find out. But as I'm just going to read the cards as they are. So this is about being able to give. Okay, it's about equal balance in giving and receiving, as we've got the scales there with the balance, but it's about giving back. Okay, it's almost like it's the card of the humanitarian in that sense. Okay, so you know, you get your wealth, but it means that you can give back to people who maybe have helped you in the past, you know, friends, family, who've supported you through certain things. And now, or when this opportunity comes in, which it will be coming in soon, again, it could be coming in via a communication. I said that with the birds about, you know, I hear talking, twit, 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 twit. So yeah, it's definitely going to give you that upgrade to a point where you'll be able to help others. Okay, it could be coming in the form of a contract. The Hierophant is about commitment. It could be a contract. It could be just being very guided. You could be given the keys to a new beginning. Okay, he is the priest of the deck, so he's the conduit between the divine and us here down on earth. So I wonder if you could be hearing, you could be literally hearing about something, getting some information come through. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you've been putting in the hard work, you've been working away, toiling away, been paying attention to the details, and now you're ready for the next pentacle to come in for you to work on. It's almost like someone's going to come in and repay you, or pay you your worth, or repay you for having put in a lot of work. If you've been, you could have a contract that's now finally coming, you know, you've done the work and now you're going to get paid. Take this as it resonates. And then you got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is, are you on the offensive? Are you on the defensive? Do you need to deal with something head on? Do you need to make boundaries? You're going to be putting up some walls. But it could just be standing your ground with something, okay? You know, you could be claiming something. You've claimed that land that you're stood on there, and now you've got to protect it. So with what's come through, I wonder if that's the general gist of this reading, is that it's yours. Don't let anyone take it away from you. You've worked really hard on this, okay? Is it a promotion? It could be a promotion. You know, someone, when I say higher up, I mean in a hierarchical sense, 444 on the timer when I said that. You know, a boss could be coming to you to give you a promotion or a pay increase of some kind, which obviously just helps out your financial, is because you've been putting in the hard work and you've actually kind of done the work. You've paid attention to the details and you've done the work. Might be getting a little bit of blowback from that. You know, some colleagues might not be overly appreciative, might not understand the work that you've put in or how much work you've put in. So just always be a little bit careful. You might have to defend yourself. I don't think you necessarily have to defend yourself, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You don't have to show anyone other than your boss the work. But you just might have some haters kind of throwing some shade at you. And the next we've got out is the Magician. Okay, so yeah, you've been creating, you've been making this in the background, working away. You've had everything you could have possibly needed to do it. You've picked up the cup and then you've put down the cup when you didn't need it. You've picked up the wand when you needed it. You know, you've really kind of transmuted this energy, and you've been toiling away quite hard in the background. And I think you're about to get nicely compensated. The Four of Wands comes under the Six of Pentacles. So I think this is not only just going to bring in some balance, but it's actually going to bring in a lot of stability, a lot of abundance for you. So yeah, it's to the point, like I say, where you can help others out. So this is very interesting energy. You've been manifesting this in, again, a card of communication. I didn't say that with the Magician, but it could be coming in via an email, text message, you know, oh, you know, when you're in next, can I talk to you? You know, I want to offer you something, maybe. I don't know. It depends how your company works and how your boss works. But there's definitely going to be some sort of upgrade coming. The High Priestess. Now, you've got divine counterparts on the table. You've got the earthly priest and the spirituality priestess. You've got the male and the female, the masculine and the feminine. So this could be something, it could be something being hidden from you with the Torah there in her arm. So this just might not, this might be coming in a little bit out of the blue. You may have kind of known, because again, the moon there is about intuition. And obviously she's got the moon sort of symbols on her crown. So I think you may have had a feeling it was coming in, but you know, it wasn't promised. It was kind of maybe just alluded to, or you just knew it was going to come when you finished this. Maybe you're working on a project or something, and you just kind of know that when this is over, you're going to get the payoff. The payoff is going to come in. Then we've got the Page of Wands. So yeah, you could be moving, okay? The Page of Wands is about stepping outside of that comfort zone a little bit. It is a messenger again. Got a couple of cards of messages here, you know, talking, communication. It could be because you were concentrating on one thing, but it's a very organic thing, the wand. So it's something that you've been nurturing, something you've been paying attention to, something you've been like watering, okay? I do feel like you've put in a lot of work. Whoever this is, well done. You've put in an awful lot of work and you're about to get your payoff. That's what it feels like. But not like getting paid off. You're about to get your payoff. And then we got the Two of Pentacles, sorry. So here's that balance again. You got the scales there about balance. You've put the energy, and again, like I said here, over here with the Magicians, you picked up the cup when you needed it and you put it down, and you picked it up when you needed it, you put it down. You've been pouring that energy into different things. You might have been a little bit tumultuous. You maybe didn't know if this was going to pay off the way that you were kind of hoping it would. So you kind of, maybe you had to balance some finances and some energies in the background while you were working on whatever this is. But no, it's about to pay off. Whoever you are, your hard work is about to pay off. Literally, you're on the brink. I'm going to take just a couple. I've got them over here. I won't going to use them, but I'm going to take a couple of these very small, they are very, very small, Aquarius tarot cards, just to close out the energies. Ooh, these, we'll take those ones because they wanted to come out. So you've got Six of Pearls. The Six of Pearls is Six of Pentacles, okay? Benevolence, humanitarian, ethical, okay? So repeat message there. this balance coming in, about being able to give back in some way. The Seven of Cups, opportunities, choices, intuition. Intuition again. It could be a couple of things that you've been working on that are about to pay off. It doesn't have to be one thing. It could be 8 things, okay? But it's about to pay off. The Two of Pearls again, which is the Two of Pentacles. So we've got some, I'm going to put them on the cards because we've got some repeating energy here, okay? Balance, choice, adaptability. Yeah, you've really had to kind of play the energy in the background. The Eight of Swords, self-restriction, negative thoughts and victim mentality. I do feel like I said that over here. I think you might have some people trying to, I don't know if it's going to necessarily be on purpose, but I do think you're going to have some haters for this because they haven't realised, haven't seen, haven't watched you, haven't been paying attention, do you know what I mean, to the work you've been putting in, that you end up getting a little bit of this hater kind of energy. But I would keep the blindfold on to that. If you know the original tarot, the Eight of Swords, she's got the blindfold on. It might open your eyes up to see who your real friends are. You never know. Money does change people. That was 11/11 when I said that. But I would also kind of say keep the blindfold on and just ignore them and don't worry about it. You got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, just be independent, confident, social. Yeah, just know your worth. Believe in yourself and let the haters just fall away. Because I don't think it's necessary. I don't get the impression it's necessarily because they don't like you and they just hate you. Do you know what I mean? I think it's they just don't understand what you've done. Someone does. Someone's been watching. Someone's been paying attention. And now you're going to get, like I say, you're going to get heavily compensated for your hard effort, your time, your energy. So I'm going to leave it there. Say good luck, whoever this is for. Enjoy your financial windfall. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.